Hey there. So today I want to take a look at these two Stratocasters and kind of compare and contrast. First off, let's take a look at this one here. This is a Squier Classic Vibe Stratocaster. It's I guess a 2025. I just got it about a month ago or so, and I played it a little bit, played it on 1 gig. I enjoyed it. I think these are good quality instruments for the money. Some positives about it is that it stays in tune really well. I think it looks good. The only thing I would say is you might be able to tell on camera, but it looks like it has kind of a pink hue to it, and I didn't notice that in the photos online. It's labeled as like a see-through blonde finish, which it is, but I think the wood underneath gives it kind of a pink hue. So keep that in mind. Yours may or may not look like that. Another positive is I think the pickups sound pretty good. Um, they're not the best Strat pickups I've ever heard, but they're certainly not the worst. I actually prefer these to the American Professional 2 pickups. I had one of those guitars a couple years back, and I thought the pickups on those were a little bit weak for me, and it was really hard to push the amp into overdrive with those. Now, the negatives, the biggest one is that the tremolo is useless on this guitar. No matter how many springs you put in it, how loose you get the screws, I couldn't get it to function properly. Even with just 2 springs in it, you use it, it would throw the guitar way out of tune. So I just think it needs a tremolo upgrade, and the block is really small. So I think that's probably part of it. Other than that, it's a perfectly good guitar. The neck feels good. The frets feel good. I like the size of the neck. It's not super small, but It's not chunky either. So really enjoy this guitar. Now, the guitar that I am comparing it to is something that I just recently got in trade. I traded it for an Epiphone J200. And this is just a Partscaster. The guy made it with a made in Mexico Fender body and made in Mexico tremolo. It has a pretty sizable block in there. You can see it. I don't know if that is original to the Made in Mexico or if he may have upgraded that. I'm not sure. It has Geiger locking tuners on it. Not in love with the color and how it matches, but it's not bad. The other thing is that the flame on this neck is incredible. You may be able to see it there. Move the light, but this neck is just really amazing. It's a Warmoth neck, and I really am enjoying it. The profile is pretty chunky. Has a 9.5 inch fretboard radius. The frets feel perfect, and the action on this guitar is wonderful. It plays great, and it has a set of Klein Epic 69 pickups in it, which I didn't know anything about, so I did some research online, and it looks like these are pretty true to spec, like 69 Strat pickups, and I think these sound amazing, so I would highly recommend these pickups. Now, problems with this: despite the locking tuners, the Classic Vibe actually stays in tune just a little bit better. The Classic Vibe has the vintage tuners where you put the string down, so it's got that going for it. The other thing is, when this came to me, it did not have a string tree, which meant every time that I would bend the high E string, it would pop out of the nut. So I did put the string tree in. This is a Graph Tech, and I like it. I think it kind of having the black look goes pretty well with the look of the bronze tuners. Now, what I really want to get to is Partscaster versus Squier Classic Vibe versus Fender, and which way to go. Now, for me, I have $333 invested into the Squier, and this guitar I've got about $350 into it because I bought the Epiphone used for $320, and I added a sound hole pickup to it. The undersaddle pickup that I got in it wasn't working, so I replaced it with an Amazon cheapo acoustic pickup that actually sounds pretty good. So traded that straight up for this Partscaster, and so I got about $350 into it. So being that the guitars are worth a similar amount, which one would I go for? I would go for this one. I'm thinking about selling the Squier because I don't really need two Strats, and I'm not really a Strat player anyway. I'm more of a Tele guy myself, and so I'm not sure if I need two of them right now. But this one I think will do the trick for me. I love how it plays. I love how it. I don't love the pick guard on it. I've never been a fan of this kind of sparkly pick guard, but I think overall it's a really nice looking guitar. I may just put a plain white one on it later, but I think I will stick with this one for now. What I really prefer over it are the sound of the pickups. I'll let you guys hear them, and you can be the judge of which ones you like better. They just have a little bit more clarity than the Squier. Like I said, the Squier isn't bad, but these I think have a little bit more clarity. So would I go for this over a USA Strat? I've never built a Partscaster myself, so but I can see the benefit would be that you can kind of customize it to make it the way that you want it to. You can put the pickups you like in it. You can put the type of tuners you like on it. You can, you know, put the kind of nut that you like on it, so you can really customize it. Now, if you had to go and buy all the parts that are in this guitar, it would probably set you back about $800 or so. And for $800, you can get a used USA Strat. Now, which one would I go for? Typically, I would go for the USA Strat. However, with the money I've got in this one, I think it's a really good bang for the buck solution. Yeah, and if you can find somebody that's already built one with the specs you like and trade them for it, or even pay them for it. A lot of times, once you put the parts together, the guitar is not worth the sum of the parts in value, unfortunately. So yeah, if you build a Partscaster and you're looking to sell it later on, I think the best value for you, or the best way to get your money back, might be just to go ahead and part it back out and sell the parts individually. I think that's probably what I will do if I ever sell this Strat. Although right now I'm happy with it. Like I said, I really only need one Strat at a time, and I think this one is going to suit me for now. So if you watch this far, I would ask that you please subscribe and enjoy the sound samples. Catch you later.